please pick the easiest person to sell to. I want to give you an example again. In 2018, we were working on BuildSpace. At the time, BuildSpace, we called it BuildSpace. We actually reused the name. But at the time, we were working on a cloud IDE for college students. So basically, if you join a computer science major, you have to like do a bunch of setup, right, around your terminal, around your coding environment, etc. Essentially, they would spend the first week on just helping you set up your coding environment so you could code on your laptop. It was kind of ridiculous. So, after college, me and Alec were like, we should make something that makes it such that you don't have to fucking do that, right? And then so we were off, right? We literally built the product in it took us like 2 weeks to build it. We built it and we tried to sell it to schools. And if you know schools, universities take 6 to 12 months to sign a contract. Yeah.
We and my friends also built the same thing, and then we talked to a professor who was like, don't do this.
That's so funny. Yeah, this is like one of those ideas that a lot of people do. Kind of like the other idea people do a lot is like an app that helps you split your bill. Like that's the other really popular app people make. Again, this is one of those popular apps, but we had no idea. And again, yeah, it takes us 12 months to lock down a contract. Like we didn't know that. So we spent 3 months on just that, and then we gave up on that. But then we were like, okay, maybe schools aren't it. Let's sell to students, And that was our great idea. Can anybody tell me what happened? If you tried, yes. Students have no money. That is the learning. We failed horrendously. Why? We picked the hardest people in the world to sell to, schools and students. Now, in retrospect, it makes perfect sense. But in the moment, we didn't think about that. We were so deep in it that we didn't even think that these people were difficult to sell to. In retrospect, I wish we sold to people that were easier to sell to. For example, like the tool was actually really good. Could this have been sold to like, I don't know, people tutoring 12-year-olds in programming? Sounds a lot faster. Sounds like I just have to go to the parent. Yeah.
I actually had to build my own when I used to tutor.
Yeah?
Yeah, like I thought the exact same thing.
Shit, dude, you see what I mean? Dude, we should start a company together. Yeah, so sounds like a lot of people have the same thoughts. And again, like it's cool in retrospect, you can look back, right? And like think about these things. But in the moment, it was so hard. We were just so locked in, like student, school. So it was like, and we had so many people tell us that was gonna be hard, and we were like, like many of you, we also learned the hard way over many years. At the end of the day, no one can tell us enough that it's not gonna work, give us all the advice in the world isn't gonna shift our minds. We were kind of just stubborn. But yeah, we picked the hardest people in the world to sell to. And I think a lot of you will end up picking really difficult people to sell to. Not saying you're doing that right now. Actually, I think most of you are kind of okay. But you can always make it easier for yourself. You know what I mean? Like you can always change who your target is to make it easier.